Wir sind jetzt hier in München in der Tonhalle und bei mir sind Ross und Tom von den Editors. Nice to meet you guys.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
You're playing tonight in Munich, and today is also the first Advent. Do you know?
It's the first what?
Yeah.
What?
Today. But
what?
first Advent.
Advent?
Christmas, yeah.
It's not.
Is it the 1st of December, is that what you're saying?
No, it's 2 days' time. It's the 29th today.
Yeah, but the first Advent.
Oh, it's the first Sunday. Yes, you're right. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Okay, cool.
But-
Sorry, we're not Christians. So yeah. Kill them.
You open your first door on the 1st, don't you?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I just look for the chocolate. You know. Sorry.
So you don't feel like Christmas right now? I mean, you're eating orange, stuff like that?
Yeah, I tend to eat oranges all year round.
You're getting your stocking now, isn't it? It's just a few oranges.
Yeah, no one's got any money left.
Yeah.
All right. It's your last gig before Christmas is in the middle of December in Paris, I think.
Yeah.
Do you have enough time to buy presents, or do it on the road for your family and for your friends?
I've already done it. I did it before we came here.
Really?
Yeah. I did it like two. Thank you. There's a bit of wine. Did it a couple of weeks before coming out. You know, thinking ahead.
Perfect. And what have you bought? Which are your favorite presents?
When does this air? I don't want to reveal my presents to people. I can't. It's, you know, it's kept there till the 25th of December.
But can't you just tell us one?
No, not a sausage.
Okay, but what do you wish yourself for Christmas? Do you have any special wishes?
No, I don't really have any wishes for Christmas. Just, you know, happiness. I'm going to do all my shopping online, and I haven't done it yet, so I'll have to do that on tour. That's okay.
Triumph motorcycle 900, Ray Mears box set, Xbox, all of those, please.
All right. Do you go snowboarding, skiing, something like that in your holidays? Or are you not allowed? Because if you break something, you can't play. I mean.
Yeah, if we did break something, we'd probably be in a bit of trouble. But I've never. You ski, don't you? Russell's a bit of a skier.
Yeah, I used to go skiing at Christmas on family vacations, but I'll be in New Zealand this year, so it's out of the questions because it's summer over there. So it'll be more of a summer holiday.
Surfing, maybe.
Yeah, maybe a bit of surf.
But are you forbidden to do some kind of sports? Because, you know, if you hurt yourself or if anything happens, is there anything?
Well, yeah, our drummer's learning a lesson at the moment that he shouldn't go go-karting. He went go-karting in, where was it? Bielefeld, yeah. And he's hurt himself, he's hurt his ribs. So, he's learned that he can't do extreme sports on days off.
He didn't hurt himself. Russell crashed into him on purpose. That's how he hurt. That's how he got hurt. It wasn't self-inflicted. He did it. but he just got to go for an X-ray tomorrow. So imagine what would happen if Ed went snowboarding. We'd have to cancel some shows, I reckon. So.
All right, we just met your supporters, the Maccabees, playing cricket downstairs. Do you have any favorite sports you do before you start your concert, something like that?
Table tennis is set up downstairs. We play that every day, usually on tour.
Like Forrest Gump?
Almost, yeah.
But not that well.
No, Forrest was a talented man.
He was very talented. Everything, wasn't he?
Are you very skilled in playing kicker, like table soccer, something like that?
No, football we're not very good at. Well, you any good?
I'm all right.
Yeah, I'm not very good.
I'm okay. Yeah.
Tom's pretty good.
Okay, I think we should prove that because we have a table soccer in our radio station. Next time you're in Munich,
Okay.
Yeah, we'll come down.
we'll charge you.
It'll be England, Germany all over again. Yeah. Brilliant.
Perfect. Let's talk about your new album. It sounds a bit like more electronical than the first ones. Why is it so? Is it a normal process every band has to go through, or is it something? Does it have other reasons?
For us, it just felt like the right thing to do, to try and find a different way of making music, you know, and doing the same thing over and over again was pretty boring as far as we're concerned. So it was just, making music should be fun and exciting and feel like you're doing new things, I think. So if we'd have made a more guitar record, we might have run into problems.
Okay, but it wasn't that you just went and just...
Knocks. You should just wait for the answer.
Thank you. But it wasn't that you went into the studio and said, okay, right now we're going to do it more electronical, or was it wasn't on purpose? It was just like normal for you?
It was a shift of focus away from guitars to, you know, keyboards seemed like the logical thing, and it wasn't some big design, was it? It was just, it kind of developed as we started to do it.
Okay, is it something we might find also in your next albums, the electronical way, or was it just one single event?
Well, I think it's always been there. It's been just at the background on both of our records, and we just brought it to the foreground on this one. And I don't know, we'll change the focus on different things that we do, and that's what keeps it fun and you know, imaginative for us.
All right. You had your last albums always in a 2-year circle. It was 2005, 2007, 2009.
Yeah.
So the next one, 2011.
Yeah. Or 2012. Or 2010. I don't know. It's not by design.
All right.
Yeah, it's fairly prolific. Considering the amount of time that we tour, because we tour for a lot, we did pretty well.
Okay. Do you have anything prepared yet for the next album, or do you have planned a next album?
Well, we've got some songs left over that we didn't quite finish with this record, so they're new. I don't know if they'll be on the next record or as some kind of EP or. But no, other than that, we haven't written any more songs yet. No.
Have you ever thought about any features on your singles or on your albums?
What do you mean?
Like other bands, like guest features?
I'd like to get a female vocalist on a song, a duet maybe or something like that. That'd be cool. I've always thought, yeah, that'd be something nice to try.
All right. In 2005, you had a single called Munich. I mean, we're very honored you dedicated us a song, thank you. But why? Why Munich?
There wasn't really a reason. It was just I don't know, like the way it looked. It was a funny. We've answered lots of questions about that, and we haven't really got a very good answer, I'm afraid. It was. It's not inspired by the place. I can't. I wrote this.
We've never been here. You know, we'd never been here, or really actually knew what it looked like or anything. I think
I can't remember. It was so long ago.
Yeah, when you title something and it sticks, then it just means something to you know, different for other, you know, for people in different reasons. I don't know. There's no real explanation. It's just one of those things. You know, just like naming a child, I guess.
You've seen a lot of places all around the world. Which one is your favorite one? I mean, of course, London, probably. And next? What's next?
I like Lisbon.
Yeah.
Lisbon's really nice.
I like New York. I like New York a lot.
Why? It's a fast city.
It doesn't have to be if you live on the outskirts. It's just, yeah, one of those good cities. Lots going on.
And Munich. I like Munich a lot.
Yeah, of course.
It's a bit of a horrible part of town that we're in today, though. The city's beautiful, isn't it? But I don't know where that is compared to here. We feel like we are in an industrial estate, aren't we? So could be anywhere.
You just said it before. You're touring a lot, but if you're always on tour, do you have? Do you want to go on holidays at all? I mean, or is it just like a stress for you? Is it that you return home and you're just happy to be home and not to have to go anywhere?
Well, I'm going on holiday straight after this tour, the day after I get back. So.
Do you want to go?
Yeah, I do want to go. To New Zealand and to Australia and to Thailand as well. So it should be fun.
So you have to be a bit of a traveler to be a good musician on tour.
Yeah, I guess so. You need to know how to pack and how many pairs of pants you need before, you know, doing your washing and stuff like that. So you need to be prepared. And layers, you need lots of layers when travelling.
It's going to be hot in New Zealand, though, Russ.
Yeah.
You need less layers.
Apparently in New Zealand it can be, you know, rain or, you know, be cold as well as hot that same day. So it's supposed to be one of them temperate places like that.
Like England.
Yeah, exactly.
Does it really rain that much in England?
Yeah, all the time. It's really grey and really drizzly. Yeah, a lot.
We are a little island of a very small land mass, so it's always going to be the case.
All right, let's talk a bit about your music. You just said you got your inspirations from theme songs like The Terminator, Blade Runner, was it? Because you said it's very industrial, very there's no beauty, no hope, and Tom, you said once in an interview we tried to touch on death in a positive way. That's a statement.
Well, you know, the last record was inspired by a couple of things in my life that made me feel closer to that, and I don't think the last record was, you know, morbid, death. You know, I think there was. I mean, it sounds very clinical to say put a positive, you know, angle on death, because that's a ridiculous thing to say. But I think what I was trying to get at was that there are ways of singing about those things with it. You can inject hope into there as well. This record doesn't go close to kind of death, but it's more observational. It's more about other people, about London. So this record is less personal.
All right, but it sounds always a bit like melancholic lyrics. So is it something just for stage, or is it something every one of you goes through the other time?
I don't know. People, whenever I sing anything, people think it sounds really sad. Like the first song on the record is. You know, London's become the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. It's not sad. It's not sad sentiment in there. I end bricks and mortar with I hope life is good for you. That's not a sad sentiment either. There's lots of positive things in there too, but you know, we like dark music. We like the kind of sounds that kind of make things feel creepy and sinister. And, you know, there are moments where I sing about kind of darker things as well, but I think it's about doing both. But my voice does seem to, people just seem to, I think people make half hear what I say and kind of fill in the rest with death. So, you know, fine. I think people that like our band and you know, have the records and like what we do, I don't think that's all they hear.
All right, because in your new single Papillon, it's just very hopeful, I would say, because you have these lyrics. It's called "We find our own way home somehow." So is it yeah, well, these periods of moods you go through, like hope and disbelief or whatever comes up.
Yeah, absolutely. It's about. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, as a lyricist, I am a hopeful lyricist. Yeah, I think there's light at the end of the tunnel in all the lyrics. Even though Papillon, there's no God. I don't think that's a bad thing. I just think that's, you know, my view.
But don't you feel sometimes to make a bit more happier music, or a bit more? I mean, like
no,
a bit other stuff.
Never, ever.
Like what?
Never. I don't know what the happy music is. It doesn't exist in anywhere. No good art has come out of happiness. Full stop.
It's true. Big words, but true words.
Some people would say you could be compared to Depeche Mode.
Yeah, for this record, I guess that's been the one with the flute references as well. So yeah, it's you know.
I like Depeche Mode. Depeche Mode are great. I like lots of bands, but you know, we've made a more electronic record. I can hear bits of it. To be honest, I don't think that's much like Depeche Mode, really. But you know, I can understand why people might.
All right. Is there any other British newcomer band you would like to be on stage with?
I hate all British bands. I like American bands. Are they American, the Atlas, or are they Canadian?
Apart from the Maccabees.
Oh, the Maccabees.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't hate all British bands, I was being flippant, but I would love the Atlas, and I love the Maccabees. Bombay Bicycle Club, they're pretty good, aren't they?
Yeah, they're a good band.
They're British.
They're Bombay Bicycle Club. People should check them out, for sure.
Okay. What music are you listening to in your private time? Is it like you go home, just flip everything off, or do you have all your CDs running and looking for inspiration for stuff like that?
Yeah, we're just big music fans. It's hard to pinpoint on just specific acts. We like lots of music, and we constantly listen to, you know, old things, whether it's 60s folk music or, you know, electronica or, you know, a new band. We'll always just put on records and listen to them fairly and openly, hopefully. Yeah.
And probably some older bands, like very earlier times, the beginning of synthesizers, like Colosseum, stuff like that?
Like, I don't know, Gary Newman. We like Neu. Obviously, we're in Germany at the moment, so it's that whole kraut rock that, well, we termed that, which is a bit unfair. It's just, yeah, but it's, yeah, we like all that kind of stuff.
All right. You're playing tonight here in Munich. Do you have any stage rites, rituals, like traditions? You always do the same. You meet and do anything special?
Before we go on stage, we just do a little, like they do in American football. Is it what they do? So touch right hand or something.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can just do that. That's what I do. Do one of them. It's all for us.
Oh, that's all?
That's it.
Okay. So I wish you a very nice gig today. Thank you very much for the interview. It was very nice talking to you.
Thank you.
When can we expect you in Germany in the next time?
Next year, in April? Yeah, April. Yeah, we'll do some regional shows, I think.
And then in the summer,
Yeah, do some festivals.
hopefully some festivals,
Yeah.
rock and whatever it's called.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Which is your favorite festival?
Melt.
Sorry?
Melt. I like that. I liked the other one, which is in the forest. What was that called?
Is it a German festival?
Yeah.
Highfield?
No. Which was the, what's the cooler, smaller...
Halden.
Halden.
Pop Festival.
Halden. That was cool. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
Germany, yeah, you do pretty good festivals here.
Yeah, of course we do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're really good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, Melt's one of my favourite festivals, actually. I think it's absolutely superb.
All right. But is it possible for you at all to go private to some kind of festival? Or are you always getting like recognized and, oh, it's him, it's him, it's him?
No, not really. Not unless you come off stage and walk into the crowd, you don't get recognised. So yeah, you're usually fine. Yeah.
So you're often going to festivals? in your
No,
private?
no. Since we've been in the band, we never want to go to festivals unless we're playing them. We think of anything worse to do.
Since being in a band, I never want to listen to music unless it's my own.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Have you ever had a bad or funny experience on a festival? Something you always remember or on tour?
No, we hate them.
Well, we hate anecdotes.
yeah.
No. We've had, like shit festivals where everything goes wrong, and guitars break and amps go out of tune, and, but that's not really funny. It's just boring. But they're the ones that stick in my mind. I have lots of amazing memories from festivals as well.
Which ones?
I have an amazing memory from Pukkelpop in Belgium when we were playing and the sun went down on the main stage. It was just superb. I remember playing Glastonbury. We played there a few times, but one time in particular, 2007, was really, really special. We've got loads of good memories. Loads of good memories.
Okay, perfect. So thank you very much
Thank you.
and have a nice gig tonight.
Thanks.